Back to some more Dying Light number 2. In the stream, I'm going to end up be playing about just 2 hours of just trying to rank up Aiden. No quests today, or at least I don't think that we would need to. I mean, the quests do give us rewards, but I'm looking mostly just for, like, loot and, like, the GRE, like, inhibitor things to, like, rank Aiden up by his pure level. Maybe also get some skill points along the way. That's mostly what I'm trying to do. Because I genuinely think that a lot of the stuff in this game is temporary, if that makes any sense. Like, not everything, but since it branches, I mean, technically, you can't experience everything. If it's a branching storyline, unless the game just lets you replay it again, which you would technically have to do, I would assume, in a different play session, unless the game lets you do multiple stuff again, like reattempts within the same exact session, no one thing is going to be replayable. It's just one and done, and you can hypothetically skip it. So some stuff is optional, and literally will never be played again unless you want to reset the entire game. Or at least your progress. So, what I'm trying to do is that I want to rank up Aiden, because I don't know if some of the loot is temporary. I don't think the inhibitors are temporary. I would like to believe that they are permanent. I would like to believe that the skill tree is permanent, but there has been times where, like, before, like, let's say I turn on, like, let's say a metro station, it says, like, turning on the metro station will, like, clear all loot if you have not picked it up. Do you still want to proceed? And it's like, oh. If there's something really cool in there, it's like, am I going to miss out? It's like, am I going to miss some sort of super cool collectible? So, it's just something I have to keep in mind. Bot, can you shut the fuck up? Alright, game, get your loading out of the way, so that way the game stops shitting itself. Come on, game. Okay, I was gonna say, now I think the game is done shitting itself at the moment. Okay, so what do we exactly have left that we can do? We're actually back in Old Villador right now, but we did complete everything within Old Villador, or at least we found everything. So what I want to do is I want to go over here now, and I want to start unlocking stuff, like, such as, like, the safe zones, and these random question marks, and all that stuff. Because this would definitely be very helpful. Small safe zone. Why is this considered a small safe zone? And then this is just a safe zone. A Night Rider hunt out versus just a small safe zone. Is that the one where it's just like a generator and like a sleeping bag? That's probably what it is. Lower Dam. Ah, shit. That's a side quest. Ooh, and there's also a branching one. Deep cover. Have we... Okay, there's one over here. I want to mark these, yeah. That's probably what we're going to end up doing. We're just going to visit the question marks, and then we'll go from there, like I said. We want to know what we're working with. Now, however, though, if it is literally just a thing that's there, then, if it is, like, an inhibitor, we might just do that if we find it, and then proceed to get other stuff later. Like I said, I'm just kind of blindly, like, trying to rank up. Like, for example, like, these things, like these, what do you call these? The dark zones? These are something, like, as an example that, like, I could easily probably do and help myself rank up. Although the inhibitors are just a straight shot, they're, like, guaranteed. I'd rather not blindly just do a certain amount of XP grinding with the skill tier, if I could avoid it. Although I did try to do that in Dying Light 1 at one point, where I would just, like, blindly try to, like, rank up skill tiers. I remember there was, like, what was it? It was, like, the very end of Dying Light, like, right before I was about to, like, finish the Following or some shit. It's, like, the Survivor XP I needed to, like, unlock, like, one tier was left. And, like, one of the things I had to do to, like, grind that much XP in, like, one sitting was, like, play during the night. And, oh, no, it was agility. I needed agility, and I had to, like, run away from volatiles at night, because they give you, like, a shit ton of XP. So I think what I did is that I would, like, startle one volatile at nighttime, and I would loop in this one area where, like, it was impossible for it to get, like, a straight shot, so it had to cut these tight corners, and I would just cycle for 20 minutes or something, like, whatever the day cycle was. Or night cycle was, I would just circle a volatile constantly on loop for 20 seconds at a time, and then I would, like, jump around a corner, get my stamina back, do another, like, 20 seconds at a time, get my stamina back, and it was just, that. It was just a running simulator. Although I had to still be careful because in Dying Light 1, if I ran away from a volatile, if it was a straight shot and there was nothing blocking us, he would catch up. And if that was the case, then I was kind of screwed. In Dying Light 2 right now, there's actually an event going on right now where they're having the volatiles and stuff roaming around free. Like, they say they're free of their prisons. So I think technically before they were stuck in their own prisons. Like in the GRE zones, like, for example. But, now they just roam free. Can I run? Game. Why does my shift not work? Did I just give myself a sticky key problem? I do not want a sticky key problem. Hold up. Hey, Danny, what's up? I'm gonna say I do not want a problem with sticky keys. Alright, so here we go. So that's the question mark. But, Danny boy, what's up? Hope you're having a good day, my G. I hope you're having fun. Oh. Fuck. Haha. Got you. Okay, it's over there. The hell was that one guy? He sounded like a pirate. Aha! Arr, matey! Swash me buckles and give me suckles. Wait, what? Yo, Danny, say something, my boy. I want attention. Phone's good, laptop's good, here's good, okay. Alright, I'm almost to the one area that I need to be at. Zombies? Oh, these are bad guys. Dude, I remember when these guys used to be, like, actually, like, somewhat decently able to kill me. And now, like, I just mop the floor with them. It's really not that hard to get. Like, honestly, I think what they did is that they decided that they're gonna make the weapons last, like, less, but be stronger. That's what I generally think happens, because I remember that the Dying Light 1 weapons used to be a little weaker, unless you, like, genuinely had proficiencies on them. And, they would last longer instead. But now, genuinely, what seems to be happening is that these weapons, like, are a one-shot to two-shot kill, and you just can't repair them. I am still a bit surprised you have not finished the game yet. Well, that's kind of why I also made the title I did what I did. Because I am being technically a completionist. I'm trying to do as much stuff as I can in the game, and then that just takes time at my speed. I'm not doing it the most fast. I'm definitely not speedrunning, I'll tell you that for sure. But I am trying to be a completionist where I try to do as much as I can within the game and just satisfy my personal desires. Which leads to this taking a couple months. Because I was going to say is that, the longest I've ever played a game, because technically, this was considered a separate game, although I basically just considered it a DLC upgrade, because all it was is that you could just get the DLC and the game again, technically, if you, got the PS5 version, because this originally was a PS4 game. But, Ghost of Tsushima, that was originally a PS4 game. It was the very last PS4 exclusive. And then eventually it got a director's cut, which was a way to bring it to the PS5 and give a DLC expansion. Now, technically, anybody that already had Ghost of Tsushima could just play the DLC. It was just given to you if you paid for it. However, though, even though it was available to buy just flat out, right, and it was available for the PS4 version and the 5 version, if you got the PS5 version, there was much better graphics, and I think just a slight bit of better content. I think in the PS5, there was, like, a few extra things here and there, basically making it, like, the definitive edition as a remaster. And I did that because I never had the PS4 version. I bought it on my PS5, and I bought the Director's Cut DLC after I already just played the default game. It just so happened that it literally came out, like, just right after I finished the game or something. But that took me, like, oh, shit, that took me, like, 4 months, 4.5 months. Because at my speed, the way it was working out, it was that I played it, like, from the beginning of May to, like, the beginning of September or some shit. Like, basically the entire summer at one point. And, like, I did everything. It was one of the few games, it was the first game in a long time I literally did everything. And looking back upon it now, when I'm talking about, like, all the different types of completionism, like, within games, I've realized that one of the things I always would kind of, like, give myself shit for was lack of achievements. And even though that is genuinely something to do, I've realized that that's more of a console thing than it is a game thing. Let me explain. Here's the thing, right, is that if you have a game, right, and you want to genuinely unlock everything, you want to complete the game for as much as it's humanly worth, right? You play the game, you try to unlock every single collectible, you play the DLC if you got the expendable money, or it's just free in general, you try to get as many cosmetics as you can, you try to complete the story, the DLC, the side quests, everything. Now here's the tricky thing, is that Xbox's achievements, PlayStation's trophies, and Steam's achievements, all those things are linked specifically to the platform you play the game on. So here's the thing, is that I get that cross-play and progression's a new thing, but even with that so far, they don't bring over achievements. Unless it's like an in-game achievement, I guess you could say. But achievements don't get brought over. In fact, actually, they typically, funnily enough, sometimes, like lose track of your achievements even on their own platform. Like, for example, let's take an Xbox 360 game, and, like, let's just say we buy an Xbox One or an Xbox Series X, right? Let's say on the Xbox 360, you did everything within a given game. Let's say you got every single achievement in it. The problem is that if you play on the Xbox One, and I know this from my experience, I'm giving an example here, Minecraft was like this, where I played 360 Minecraft, and in that game, there was only 20 achievements. They didn't, like, add any extra DLC achievements or whatever. Minecraft had the 20 from launch, that was it. I got all those achievements, and then when you go over to the Xbox One, they added in several new achievements. And that's the thing, is that technically with completionism, if a game that you play is always getting updated, if you don't always keep up with the content, or it just doesn't stop, then you're always gonna never be completing the game after a certain period of time. It expires. So I've realized that if it's something that's generally out of my control, because, like, let's say a game keeps updating, or, like, let's say the thing I'm doing is linked to a platform, and, like, the stats somehow reset for whatever goddamn reason, I learn to let it go. And that usually is the case with achievements. I can't say that, like, oh, if I earn an achievement on the Xbox version of a game, that it will carry over to PC. So, like, for example, Left 4 Dead, I had pretty much almost every single achievement on the Xbox version, right? And the thing was is that when I went over to the PC, all that wiped. Like, I didn't have a single achievement. So, since I'm playing Left 4 Dead 2 on PC now, because it's, like, the definitive version, I would have gotten it earlier, but I didn't have enough money to get a PC at the time, then I had to basically start all over again. And sometimes certain achievements are exclusive on certain platforms, like, for example, once again with Left 4 Dead, where the Last Stand update, there's PC exclusive achievements that you just cannot get on console. So I've realized that certain things are going to be locked behind certain versions of games, and certain things are just going to kind of, like, age bad with time. Like, it would literally be impossible to get certain things unless you were, like, you know, I guess lucky. And I've realized that now. So whenever I do completion stuff for a game, if I really love the game and I have the means to do so, I'll include it within this completionist mentality. I'll try to do everything within the base game. But however, though, is that anything that has to do with, like, let's say DLC, or just, like, timed content, or, like, really, like, just, like, kind of exclusive content, like it's only available on a certain platform or something like that, let's say, I learned to let it go. It's just not something that's worth stressing about. Now, yes, I am trying to get certain exclusive content. In fact, actually, there's a thing in Left 4 Dead right now where, there's a PC exclusive achievement called, Good Guy Nick, where literally it's impossible to get that achievement as of right now. But right now in the game, I realized that even though I don't have that achievement, I'll have an opportunity soon because, they're making a free-to-play weekend for Left 4 Dead again in, like, a week, and that's gonna be a way that, players can get that achievement again. But it's just so rare that stressing out about it up until that point is just not worth it. The biggest achievement you can have in your life is your own mental health and just saving yourself the well-being, stress, and time. Okay, how the fuck do I get up this building, by the way? Do I gotta go from up there to up there? That's what it's looking like it's meant to be. Yo, what's up? Currently watching you while at work while setting up the new phones for my teachers in middle school. Yeah, you're good, man. What's up, Dan? Yo, Dan, by the way, did you hear about that, G? That, at least I'm trying to get this confirmed. I don't know how accurate this entirely is. But, Left 4 Dead 2 is supposedly getting a free-to-play weekend, this, July 23rd. And Good Guy Nick will be possible again. So I'm gonna try to, stream it that day and see if I can get the achievement finally. But, anyway, what I was trying to say, Danny, is that one more thing, is that, basically any timed exclusive content, or, like, let's say, like, console exclusive, stuff, learn to let that go, because you can't do a thing like, unless you're like me, where eventually you want to go back because it's your favorite game and you're willing to wait. I was gonna say is that if, like, let's say that something's exclusive to a certain game console, or it's limited time, or especially microtransactions, that shit bugs me. Where it's like, there's a fucking cool-ass skin, or, like, some really cool item in the game, and it's pay to win. And we're not even pay to win, like, you just have to genuinely, realistically spend money to get it. And it's like, for example, like, let's say that if you want to, like, grind all the costumes in a given video game, unless you have disposable income and you're, like, a fancy rich YouTuber, that's literally not fucking possible, and they know this, so it's like, oh, hey, you know, invest all your money into our game, because otherwise you might miss out. And, like, I get that that's marketing, but it also is fucking frustrating. Like, that genuinely is fucking frustrating. Like, some modern games, since they never end and they have limited content, you literally will never complete modern games. Like, unrealistic. It's so unrealistic to assume you'll ever complete them with that mentality that you have to buy all the stuff and, like, also sink your life into it. Like, when a game becomes, like, a secondary job, that's annoying. Like, I want it to be an option to be a secondary job. Don't make me have it where it's a secondary job. Not everyone has that option. I don't really play Left 4 Dead often, but it's like, what is it with the Good Guy Nick achievement? Is the hardest thing or something? No, it's just impossible to get up to the last stand update end. Yeah, basically what it is that the achievement is linked to a time frame where the game is free, but it's never always consistently free. Left 4 Dead, it's a funny situation. They made that achievement to basically help out new players. Like, basically what it is that, like, if you play with a free-to-play player on a certain weekend when Valve allows, if you help them beat the campaign, you'll get that achievement. So, like, let's say that Left 4 Dead is having a free-to-play weekend where, like, you can play without having to purchase the game whatsoever. If I were to play with you and I already own the game, if I help you beat a campaign, Danny, I will get an achievement off of you, which is Good Guy Nick, which is that I helped you win a game when you've never played before. It's basically to incentivize people to help out noobs. The problem is that the game is always, like, I guess you could say, like, never, like, opportunistic for that achievement to happen. Like, the game only goes, like, free to play, like, every couple months or years. And like, years is being generous. Like, the last time that, the achievement was available was in September of 2022. Oh, sorry, September of 2020, what am I saying? September of 2020, where they actually added a Last Stand update, which is the first big DLC in like 7 or 8 years for Left 4 Dead, and before that, it was the last DLC, which was 8 years ago. Literally, you had to wait from 2012 up until 2020, 8 years to get an achievement, because they would never make the game free. They would always make it like $2 during a Steam summer sale, but technically that's not free, so they don't allow you to get it. And even if you were to do it, you have to hope that somebody is playing a 10-plus-year-old game on a free weekend and help them win without them rage quitting, disconnecting, or just simply dying before the map ends. And the achievement's just super fucking problematic. So, which is why that when this free-to-play weekend is happening, because on July 23rd, the Steam community with a couple of the Last Stand devs and some famous YouTubers convinced Valve to make another free-to-play weekend, which was like, I think, if it was from September of 2020 to July of 2022, it's been like almost 2 years again. So what I'm going to do to basically fucking guarantee this achievement at this point is that I'm going to, on the July 23rd day, stream Left 4 Dead. I'm going to have people, like my subs or my friends, play on an account that I have them make, like just a free-to-play account. I'll have them like reinstall the game, and I'm guaranteeing this fucking achievement. And then what I'm even going to do probably is that I'm going to have to make it where I make an achievement as well. I'm going to make it where I have the game on an alternative account as well, so that way I can help you guys. Like, what I'll do is that once I get the achievement, I'll play on a alternative account, and I'm going to get you guys the same thing, because it's just so annoying how that you essentially have to just do luck rather than skill. Well, yeah, it just doesn't make any fucking sense. But if you want to genuinely... Here, Danny, if you want to do me a favor, I was saying either subs or my friends would do it. Do me a favor. Download Left 4 Dead on this free-to-play weekend and just play with me. And if I help you beat a campaign, I'll get the achievement off of you. In fact, actually, I really want to know what happens with that. Is that... Can a free-to-play player also get Good Guy Nick by just helping the other player? Well, that's locked. How do I open that? I wonder if a person can get Good Guy Nick off of themselves. You know what I mean? Like, technically you are a free-to-play player and you helped yourself win, but I don't think that counts. Oh my fucking god. Dude, just let me up the fucking building. Do I gotta climb this? Well, you can't climb that. No, I don't think you will. I mean, technically, Left 4 Dead is installed already on your hard drive. And what will happen is that if the game goes free to play, even if you make another account, you won't need to, like, purchase it a second time. But in terms of downloading it, I was going to say is I don't think you'll have to. It's already on your hard drive. Like, it's the same exact computer. All it would just be is that I think it would just be under a new name. I don't think you have to reinstall or uninstall everything at all. Unless it's like a thing where it's gotta be like synced up to the cloud or some shit. Yeah, so, basically in conclusion, like, stuff like that, like Good Guy Nick, it's like, I want it, and I know that I'll eventually have an opportunity, but I try my best not to beat myself up for the time that I didn't have it. Like, I'm not like, oh, well, back in the day, I had an Xbox 360, I should have had a PC when, the game, you know, allowed it. Or, like, I could have been like, oh, well, back in 2020, I missed the opportunity to have it because, I didn't know about the achievement's existence, because I was always an Xbox player, and I only had the game on PC for, like, a couple weeks. It's like, I try not to do that shit, or I try not to be like, oh, well, I don't have a whole bunch of disposable income to get this skin that's in the item shop, I feel like I can't be happy. It's like, I try not to do that little shit to myself, because it's so unhealthy. It's like the sense of missing out, I get it, but, like, dude, you can't let yourself get, like, upset by that. Like, beat the base game, and if you beat the base game, and, like, let's say you have a little bit of extra time, do the side quests, and then from there, if you want to, you can do, like, alternative endings, and Easter eggs, and, you know, speed runs, and all that stuff, and then if you have a little bit of disposable income, sure, buy the DLC, or sure, buy a couple cosmetics, but, do not make it where you have to compromise your life in any capacity, or your income or some shit to feel like you have to complete a game. It's just not worth it. It genuinely is not. Oh, there's the inhibitor. It's in the safe. Can I fall off the thing? So where's the thing that would allow me to be able to figure this out? There's gotta be a number here somewhere. Let's just open. No, it has to have a number. Fuck. Looking around for any sort of thing that references a number. Is there a wind thingy up here, maybe? Like a thing that causes a draft? There's definitely a wind draft. There's no updraft, damn it. How the hell do you get up the damn building? What the hell was that? That guy went up to me and he's like, "La, la, 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 la." Yeah, I understand, man. Everyone's allowed to complete a game at their own pace. It's not even like a worry at all. Okay, dude, where the fuck? I am so fucking confused. I feel stupid. Where the hell is the damn safe room? Like, Danny, am I being an idiot? Like, what am I supposed to do to get to the top of that damn building? I know about the inhibitor game, but I can't get to the damn inhibitor because you put the fucking thing, you put it, like, basically in the worst possible spot. Oh, yeah, thanks, buddy. How do I get up there? Climb it. Boom. Roasted. Danny just pulled a "you stupid." Gang leader. The fuck? Where is he? Is this him? Seems kind of like a pussy to me. He just keeps screaming. He didn't even fucking touch me. The bitch boys did a better job of hitting me than the boss did. Oh my fucking god! I am so sorry. Dude, I hit that AI in the fucking dick. Like, he went to like do a jumping charge, and I swing, and I just heard this. Oh god, the sound! Like I just saw him cup his nuts, and I knew I fucked him up, and he's just like, ah! God, every man in the world simultaneously grabbed their balls. I am so sorry. Like, I'd rather be like this guy and be on fire. But, like, god damn, that was rough. That's the wrong thing. Oops. This. It's like, but god damn, that was brutal. That reminds me of just as bad as the one time that I was playing Ghost of Tsushima, and I went to do, like, a gut scoops, like, slash. And it's like, I went to, like, slam it into his stomach, and then, like, pull up and, like, cut him in half, but I stabbed him in the dick, and then I did it. I got you now, motherfucker. Rootness tootness. Can you stop shoving me? That was the fucking worst way to die, is getting stabbed in the dick. Here, maybe this will make it easier for me. What if I get the windmill up here, and then maybe I can climb the building and get things like the inhibitor easier? That probably would be the case, right? If I take over this renegade area. Turn off? Doesn't work. Am I missing something? I feel like I've almost made it. Okay, this is back to the elevator again. So now my question is that what the hell am I supposed to do? Like, is it... It's like, this goes up, right? Do I just jump to the top floor? And then I'm back here. And then this is where the inhibitor is, right? Is it something underneath of here, maybe? Like a certain number or whatever? What are the chances that it's just 0, 0, 0? Just out of curiosity. Nope. Oh, that's the safe code number. It was just upstairs. Good. Alright, bet. Safe code number. That's the one up high, and that's 111, so 313. 3, 1, 3. Got it. Ha. Took me long enough. Yeah, I was gonna say, you were kind of close. Can I go... Wait, what the hell? I can actually grab this hole in the wall. Can I go in the hole in the wall? Can I slide in? No. Fuck. What if I go up here? I feel like there's gotta be a way to shimmy up this thing. Like, for example, like right here. Like, this is where I was last time, right? I feel like I should be able to, like, grappling hook up or something. Or, like, can I... Maybe I can do this? Where is it? God damn it. Wait. Oh. Oh, I get it. Yeah, see, I keep forgetting you can climb these fucking things. Finally. I had to figure that they would give me an opening to do that. They wouldn't just, give me a spot that I could never reach. Like, I mean, unless they genuinely wanted, like, troll or something. But I was gonna say, I knew that there had to be some damn way up this building. I got a parkour level for that. But yeah, about time I did, I was climbing my ass off. Okay, there's more stuff over here. Like on the buildings next door. So let me see if I can get these for whatever reason. Am I able to get an updraft at all? Updraft, updraft, updraft. Come on. Come on. I'm not gonna make that one. And now I'm backwards. Fuck. Oh shit, that was barely holding on for dear life. Just reading what Dan said. I don't need to lockpick this. There's the boat. I figured this is where the grappling hook came into play. I had to figure that they gave alternative routes just in case, like, let's say you didn't have, like, certain equipment, because let's say that... Because technically this is an open world game. You should be able to have access to everything without, per se, needing to have all the equipment in the game, but... Wouldn't surprise me if they made it where you would have to have, at least some routes where alternative equipment is an option. Now, how do I do this? Oh, you can climb this. Aha! Interesting, you can climb the elevator shaft door. Okay. Problem is, you can't actually get up here. Wait, no you can. You just fall in the elevator. Problem is, you can't use the elevator. Okay, then. Actually, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Why would I not be able to use the elevator? Uh-oh. I like how it says push E to use your paraglider, like it thinks I'm a dumbass. It's like, I didn't forget. Never did. Never did. Let me do this dark zone for whatever reason. Should be empty since it's nighttime, right? I stand corrected. Alright, come on, zombie Hulk Hogan. Yeah. Dude, I'm being fucked in the corner over here. Well, I guess that helps, thank you. Yeah, God. Dude, I'm literally fighting zombie Brock Lesnar. And dude, this one little zombie keeps getting in the way. He's acting like this big guy's sidekick is like, I can help too! And then like, he gets bitch slapped by it like he was trying to bite me. That was actually what I was about to say. I was gonna be like, it's like Dick Grayson with Batman. Until he tries to kill him, but... Okay. So the safe room is above me, eh? Yeah, that's definitely really above me. I'll tell you that much. Oh, come on! Horse shit! Yeah, this is definitely the grappling hook way they want you to take. Dude. I just pulled a Spider-Man maneuver there. I just turned around when I was about to land on the ladder backwards. I was gonna think I had to start all over. I'm Spider-Man out here, y'all. Okay, so I have to go in through here, I assume, right? No other options? I always land into the screen. I don't know why. I've had a bad habit of that lately where I try to land into the screen as if that somehow would miraculously help me. Oh, fuck my... I think they literally just want me to keep parkouring around. That's what I'm gauging from this. Oh, we have a fleshy mammal. Hey, Fat Boy Mel, what's up? Hope that you're well. Everyone please say hello to, Mel. But Mel, I mean, hypothetically, I mean, I'm not opposed to playing with you. I mean, I played with, viewers, before in the past. If you want, maybe we can perhaps play here for a little bit. I'm only going to be on for about an hour, though. And I am just kind of goofing around and doing my own thing. In terms of talking, though, I kind of want to get to know you first before I possibly let you get in voice chat. Just because, before in the past, and this has been a problem recently over the last couple months, is that, if I'm too trusting with people right away, they kind of just are racist and then leave. I don't need, you know, people being like, Alex is a fucking, and then, like, leave. Come on, man. Wait, seriously? Oh, that's funny. Well, I mean, not funny. It's actually quite horrible, but... I was gonna say is that, yeah, we don't want people saying the N-word in a racist fashion, so, But, aw, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, guys, my stream glitched out because of a sticky key, and now I got this message on my screen where it wants me to end the stream because it, like, corrupted. So I'm gonna have to temporarily end the stream for a second. Give me 1 minute. I'll reset in just a sec.